Janet Kuypers. The last thing I do is bring people at peace. Hi there. I don't know. Sing it off for the rhyme. I thought I would read to you a few pieces from the book Revealed, this collection book of poetry over 17 years? What? That sounds crazy. But a few days ago, I performed as a finale feature in the Texas Night Sky Festival. They asked me to come in and do some poems, and I was like, oh, thank you very much. That made me happy. And one of the pieces I did was an edited version of one of these poems, so I will share it with you and go on an astronomy theme. This is called Universe, now in color. So I heard the NASA artists in residence talk about the images we see from Hubble. And I've seen these telescope photos, these colors from galaxy clusters and nebulas are mind-boggling. But they explain that when the images come in, they are all digital. A series of ones, a series of zeros, and there's no color in the images at all. I mean, astronomers describe outer space as an amazingly vast black void. So, when people get the data from these images, they imagine the heat radiating from these objects. I mean, you know, red is hot, blue is cold. And they think about what looks best for these images. And I thought, I mean, you know, this cluster looks perfect in pink. And I think this galaxy should really be red. And the gamma ray verse looks great in green. And you know, the clouds around this orange nebula looks better in blue. I mean, they even show planetary rings in green and purple. I mean, really, is that how they do it? I mean, I know that these images in outer space are beautiful. I didn't actually think, though, that they were literally an art form. Hubble takes pictures of objects in space with different filters that capture light rays that the human eye can't see. So when we get final full-color images from Hubble, they are nothing like what the universe really is. So outer space really becomes abstract art. It's a crazy concept if you think about it, right? This one is called Beauty in the Eyes of Einstein. I heard NASA scientists say that Einstein dismissed some of his theories, even some theories we may know all too well. But Einstein didn't like some of his theories because he thought they weren't beautiful. And I wonder, what is beauty? Is it the geomagnetic aberrations of the aurora borealis dancing along the horizon of the Arctic Circle? Is it the way you look at me with those gorgeous doe eyes after we've been apart for so long? Is it the scattered collisions from Comet Shoemaker leaving 9 into the planet Jupiter? Is it what I feel when your arms are finally around me and I don't want to open my eyes and I never want to let go? Is it the eternally changing whips of volcanic trails in Saturn's moon Titan's atmosphere? Is it the way that listening to the music you make fills me with such energy? Or is it the converting matter into pure energy with just the right formula? Einstein believed, quote, "The most beautiful thing we can experience is the mysterious. It is the source of all art and science." So, am I driven to look up the stars in the night sky, to see stars from billions of years ago, to fall in love every night? Einstein reminds us, we are all ruled by what we do by impulses. So is it how on impulse I move a bit closer to you so I can feel the heat from your body so close to mine? We ask, what is beauty? They say beauty is in the eye of the beholder. So it makes me wonder. Thank you. I love it when readers are curious. This one is Love Affair with the Moon, 2012. How do we understand this love for what we see in the night sky? I think everyone loves the moon, and I think everyone was transfixed to their televisions or radios when we heard that first one small step for man, that one giant leap for mankind. Scientists at NASA during the Cold War considered setting off nuclear bombs on the dark side of the moon because, you see, no one sees that side of the moon. And it would all be a safe distance from us on Earth. But what would that do to our weather or our orbits? The earthquakes that caused the devastating tsunami in Asia slowed the rotation of this planet for a full second. And they say committing nuclear atrocities on the moon is a safe distance for us on Earth. Our calendars have leap years because we can't get the time right. In a few months, we even have to add seconds to a day to adjust our calendar to the slowing of the Earth's rotation. Astronomers now estimate that because of gravity's change, the moon every year is almost an inch and a half farther away from the Earth. So if you remember the moon looking so big when you looked at it in the night sky when you were little, well, you may have been right. Astronomy is like a forbidden love affair, something whose constancy can give you hope, even when you're only standing outside in the night sky looking up at its perennial beauty. It is something one person may never actually touch, but it is something we can always, like star-crossed lovers, admire from afar. Thank you.